Let's go, let's motherfucking go. Hey, I appreciate y'all for being here with us tonight. We got a few things to go over. One of the first topics we're going to talk about is the Julio Foolio case. So, we'll give a little update in the Julio Foolio case to show what they're talking about. According to law enforcement, there's been a total of 5 suspects. 4 is in custody as of now, and the 5th one is still on the run. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into what they have to say.
At 4:38, 3 shooters exited a vehicle and walked in the direction of the hotel. They murdered Jones with a handgun and 2 rifles. This barrage of gunfire also struck 3 additional victims who miraculously survived this incident. Let's look at this video.
Before we get into the video, let's discuss how serious these motherfuckers took that shit, bro. Like, you have Tampa police, Jacksonville police, the FBI. They all teamed up to get to the bottom of what's going on here, because whether we want to admit it or not, this ongoing issue with always trying to prove it, bravado by shooting and killing somebody you call your quote unquote ops. Man, that shit trash, bro. That shit's trash and it's outdated, man. Like, oh man, my fault. My son was playing with my buttons, so my soundboard went off a little bit. Had me with a different kind of voice, so I'm here now. Reality is, this shit is sad all the way around. Now, from what I was gathering, from what they were saying, we're gonna get into it further in the video. But the majority part I want you guys to actually tune in on is what he is saying at the end. So you're gonna watch the video. He's gonna show you. Let's get to it.
This is at the hotel.
Now this is Julio's car right here. He's in the passenger side right here. As you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 cars surrounding him. Now, this first one, they can't bag out because the other car's there. You can't go up and around. Well, he should have, but we should see how it played out.
And you can see the shooters are getting in position for their planned out murder.
This shit looks like a fucking movie, bro. They were literally caught in 4K. Literally. And I don't know what's worse. The fact that it's become a norm to pull out this brazen ignorance, or the fact that these motherfuckers don't think they'll get caught. Fucking weird.
And they are shooting at Charles now, and you can see that he's the passenger in that car that's moving and trying to flee. And again, they're still shooting at him. He's the right front passenger in that vehicle.
Now, what got me was, dude tripped right here. He could have fucking shot himself. Then you can see in the top corner, his homeboy is shooting at the car as well.
He's the right front passenger.
See, right here, next to the SUV.
In that vehicle.
And that's the third person shooting.
It's clear from that video what they were set out to do and what they had planned to do. The investigation would later reveal that the 3 armed shooters were Sean Gaithright, Rashard Murphy, and Davion Murphy.
So it seemed like it's a homie and two brothers, 2 actual siblings, which is fucked up, because if you were a big brother and you pull your little brother in for some shit like this, bro, you're a horrible fucking sibling, bro. Like real life shit.
Detectives used footage from the scene, license plate readers, and phone logs to identify 2 vehicles and link them back to the suspects.
Man, they got license plate readers, call logs.
Link them back to the suspects.
Let's see what he said.
License plate readers and phone logs to identify 2 vehicles and link them back to the suspects. Furthermore, it was found that the shooters are members of or affiliated with rival gangs of Jones that go by ATK and 1200.
Now, when I said pay attention to the end, the reason why that's so important is because ATK, Young and Ace, and 1200 is another rival group that apparently has come together to go against the Six, aka the area where Julio Foolio calls home. So I mean, it's the fourth suspect has been arrested.
So Young and Ace has long been known in Jacksonville. We are consistently monitoring those groups. We have people that are always watching them. I won't speak to the chief's investigation. That's up to TPD. We don't have an investigation on him right now.
Yeah.
But he can't.
Hey, real shit, cuz. Real shit. And that's just what it is. Like, people don't realize how serious it is. Like, we don't live in the era we grew up in, where motherfuckers in our era, motherfuckers didn't carry cell phones and carry cameras around and capture everything. Everywhere we went, it wasn't a constant reminder that there's some kind of surveillance. We live in a time where there is so much surveillance, and with it having so much surveillance, so many cameras, so many audios that are capturing every move you make. Why are people not paying attention, bro? It's more like these motherfuckers just set out to, like, after this video, I'm gonna fast forward to the rest video, and I want you to actually see the reactions of the individuals, because then you will get a full understanding of what I'm saying.
Can't move around in Jacksonville without us knowing about it, and that's for the betterment of our community.
Now we're gonna get into the arrest footage, and I'm gonna mute this so we don't get any strikes. Stay tuned, cuz the next topic is really, really important.
Driver, open the car door. Let me see your hands. Step on out. Step on out. Look away. Back up to the sound of my voice.
This is the first location.
Yep. Stop right there. Lift your shirt up.
I think this is Gantham or whatever his name is.
360. What? Just listen to us. We'll talk about it. Keep going. Keep going. Turn. Now walk back to the sound of my voice. Come on. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming.
He's saying, "Why did y'all hit my car?" Like he has no concern. He's trying to play it off like he don't know what's going on, but he already know why they're there. Like, bro, this is the reality of it. If you're a criminal and the police pull up to your fucking spot, you know why they pulled up on you. If you know that they have multiple law enforcement agencies, whether it be city, whether it be county, whether it be state, or even the FBI, when they bring in the FBI and the DEA behind it, whenever they start calling in the troops, you know for a fact whenever they get you and you did something, that they know what the fuck you did, bro.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Walk back to me.
And the sad part is, not only is that's Sean Gathright. See, my thing is, you have these fucking idiots, bro. Like, y'all went and killed that man. Okay, he's gone. Now his family is suffering, stressed out, trying to figure shit out. You're not coming home. You're not coming home. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. See, now you notice that he had his old lady next to him, right here in the brown. Apparently this is his woman. She got her face down. If you understand body language, if you've ever been in situations like these, where you got the people next to you, the motherfucker with their face down be the first ones to tell. Those be the ones that's gonna say, "Look, I didn't have anything to do with it. I'll tell you everything he told me. I guarantee you, the next video we gonna do on the update of him is gonna be because she said something."
On the Anytime Fitness, it was at 413 is when that ping was.
Isaiah 10, this is the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We are here for a driveway. We have a warrant for your arrest. Come to the front door.
And you know, like, motherfuckers be thinking that should be all cool because, oh yeah, man, we did this and we known for this. Bro, your fucking parents have to live in this community. Your mama have to go through that shit. Every time she walk outside, somebody looking at her with a side face because they know her child is a piece of shit. That's crazy, man.
Hands
Come
up.
on out with your hands up.
You're good. Come on out. Hands up.
Come
Put
on
your
out
hands
with your
up.
hands up. Bring it to the officer.
Can't tell. The target? Yeah, it looks like. Yeah. Yep. Put your hands up.
Whoa.
Put your
Put your
hands
hands
up.
in the
Bro, I don't know what they planned on doing. But they was gonna do it. They was gonna do him something.
air. Hands up.
Hands in the air. Hands in the air.
All right. Slowly walk toward me. Let's go. Right here. Right here.
And this is a prime example of why I never said all cops are bad. Because see, knowing that they are they're wanted for murder. For the murder and execution and assassination of Julio Foolio, a brazen act. The police still show the same level of patience without firing a single shot.
Right here. Let's go.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be tear gas, cuz.
Walk this way, Mr.
It's guaranteed tear gas, cause of course they're not finna rocket launcher or grenade launch this man's house. You know, it's his mama's house. But it's just funny as shit because when you see them bring out the big guns, they telling you, man, look, I don't know what you prepared for, but we prepare for everything else.
Out towards me. Hey, over here. Come this way. Over here.
He's acting all nonchalant, bro. This right here,
Hands up and walk.
these moments hold up in court, and these play a major piece, a major component into what the reaction and the result of the court cases end up being. Simply because when you go in and you're showing that like this right here, you're showing, man, look, I don't give a fuck. What the fuck I want to do? They show you that they gonna do what they want to do. They gonna make examples out of these young men, bro.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming.
He look like a fucking kid.
Keep coming. Keep coming. Stop. Stop. Turn around. Keep your hands up. Turn around. Hands up. Keep your hands up. Hands up. Don't reach.
He know it. He know it's done, bro. He know it's over with.
Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. All right.
He know it's a wrap, bro. This is Isaiah Chance. Yeah, he know it's a wrap.
Stay there. Stay there. Don't move.
All this shit for what? You just threw your fucking life away for what?
Isaiah. Stand up. Isaiah Chance, right?
Both suspects in custody and Andrew's there. No.
That's the first one. Yeah, he know he cook. They cook, bro. That's Florida. Florida don't play like that, man.
Keep walking.
Yeah, she cooked too.
Now turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
She cooked too. That's his girlfriend, and she had part of it.
Anybody else inside?
Alicia Andrews. Now see, her right here. She is the reason why all this shit even got a chance to play out. When I'm gonna show you the footage in a second, but the footage where Julio Foolio was celebrating his birthday, she was right there in the same kitchen with him, drinking, partying, giving location. When they just the B&B, the Airbnb, she was there giving location. When they left the Airbnb, went to the hotel, she gave location all the way there. That's how they knew where to go. They followed from all the way from Jacksonville, all the way from Jacksonville to Tampa just to do that shit, bro. I'm gonna try to minimize this show to about an hour or so. Alright, now that's location 2. Now at location 2 they got 3 suspects out of 4. The fourth one was captured today, from what I was told. That from what I seen, they were captured. She gonna tell that man, bro. She gonna tell, cuz she gonna tell her and the other chick gonna tell everything. Because see, they have her on camera at the motherfucking party. Watch this. Let me see if
well.
Let me see if I can pull it up. See if I can find the right video for you. Where is it at? Where is it at? I mean, I know it was up there, but some channels I don't like to watch because they don't really give you proper information. They don't give you really proper information. It just say a bunch of random shit. It's never real. It's just what they tell.
Why are you not investing?
Bro, cuz I swear to everything I love, they gonna tell, cuz. They finna tell everything. They finna tell their mama shoe size, cuz.
It's true that you can't let everybody in your circle.
Now check this out.
If you think I'm a fool, then please speak up right now.
Check this out.
For Julio Foolio
If you ever done so, make sure you go over to the Lionel B show. I'm gonna hit that subscribe button because I'm subscribed on my other channel. That's just not on this one apparently. Thought I was, but we are now.
Several arrests have been made. Now make sure you watch this whole entire video so that you don't miss nothing.
I'm not watching the whole entire video. I'm gonna get to.
Need the address. DM me right now.
I'm getting the key. I'm getting to components, key points. That's all I want to see is the key points.
At 5:30, 6 o'clock, man. It's me drinking, cuz. I don't even drink, cuz.
And that's exactly what she was texting him, man. He over here getting drunk. You know he don't drink. Watch his live. They knew he wasn't in the right element. They knew he wasn't in the right element.
You supposed to have a chaser.
Appreciate everybody popping out for my birthday, you know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday.
Now if you guys look closely at this clip, the woman that got arrested was actually at his party. Julio Foolio was actually hanging out with the person that was responsible for him getting taken out. Let's watch it.
Got my brother with me. He done popped out for me.
See what I'm saying? The bitch is at the party with him, bro. And she told them everything was happening. See, this is what people don't realize when they come to motherfuckers beefing, bro. If you got an enemy, if you live in the same city as your enemy, I guarantee y'all got some people who cool with each other. And somewhere down the line, somebody is cool with the next motherfucker, man. I am not joking. That's just how it works. You might have a problem with somebody, you know what I'm saying, down the street. And y'all might be really into it. You know what I'm saying? But one of your relatives might be cool with one of their relatives. And their relative will get you set up. You know what I'm saying? And like it's just like that, bro. It happened just that fast. Now we're gonna fast forward to some shit right quick, bro. Yeah, so reason why we over here on Mr. Beast. Because this shit is fucking crazy. Alright, so you know I'm gonna go to Oomperville. I fucks with Oomperville. So if you haven't done so, make sure you go over to the Oomperville channel.
Gain leads, shoppers, and awareness.
Okay, in that video, time for the next one. One tea, cucumber tea, cucumber and banana peel water. All right, so the next topic is one that just it disgusts me. It disgusts me wholeheartedly. Like about a year or so ago, I told my kids they can't watch any more Mr. Beast because you know I fucks with Mr. Beast. I used to, you know what I mean. So I was big. I was a big Mr. Beast fan. Whenever people bashed him, I always, looked out for him. But a year or so ago, Chris Tyson decided he wanted to have a sex change after having a child. And he left his wife and his child behind and had a sex change to become a girl. And I said, we're not watching Mr. Beast anymore because we're not watching anybody that promotes these things to a kid's audience. Simply because kids are impressionable. And if the person that they look up to is promoting these things, thinking it's okay, they're thinking it's okay because the person they look up to is promoting these things. So I said, no, we're not going to do that because we're going to leave that weird shit behind, and that's going to be something that if a child gets older and they decide they want to be some kind of weirdo, that's on them. But first you instill morals, values, and principles into them, and then they go from there when they grow up because everybody has their own way. Simple. But the recent update with the Mr. Beast situation just really threw me for a fucking loop. First I was like, all right, Jimmy has to get rid of Chris Tyson ASAP. And the reason why, it took me so long to do this video is because the previous videos I did about Mr. Beast and Chris Tyson, in regards to what my opinions were, that shit got targeted to where YouTube ended up flagging my video. I've only had 2 major strikes on this channel. One of them was when I was doing the Pusha T and Drake beef, and the other one when I was covering this situation right here about a year or so ago. Now, in doing so, I had to minimize everything I had. Like, they pulled the video down altogether. I had no chance to dispute it or anything. The video was just gone. So in my mind, the way I see it or saw it was somebody with a lot of money told them, to scrub all the channels that are scrub the videos from the channels that are targeted towards certain communities. So I said, all right, no big deal. I'll leave it alone. I won't say shit. But now, this recent new chain of events brought out a whole list of information. And inside this information was the same things that I was warning about. And I was saying that I feel and assume what's happening or have happened or will happen because of what they were pushing with this Chris transforming into someone else type. Anyway, so I don't want to say too much. I just want to get right into the video so we can have the point. We can all see what's going on together. So I didn't get a chance to see the latest updates, but I do want you guys to catch up and know what's going on. So shout out to Umberville, one of the channels we'll always go to get my information when it comes to YouTube content creators or just content creators in general, because he's funny and it's a great channel. So let's go.
Seen this video or the plethora of other videos on YouTube about Ava Chris Tyson, one of Mr. Beast's closest friends until quite recently, when a bunch.
Okay, now if you're not familiar, again, I try to give you guys a brief explanation how Chris Tyson is transformed into Ava. But the backstory is this is one of Jimmy's best friends. Chris and Jimmy, they grew up together. They went to school together. They've known each other for decades, if not more. So that plays a big part here because this is someone that he knows personally. With that being said, let's get right back into the video.
Bunch of crazy shit came out. Shadman, alleged grooming, all this stuff. And these recent controversies have left YouTube's largest creator, Mr. Beast, someone directly adjacent to Ava Chris Tyson, in muddy waters. Mr. Beast did release a statement basically disavowing every...
Over the last few days, I've become aware of the serious allegations of Ava Thompson's behavior online, and I am disgusted and opposed to such unacceptable acts. During that time, I have been focused on hiring an independent third party to conduct a thorough investigation to ensure I have all of the facts. That said, I've seen enough online and taken immediate action to remove Ava from the company, my channel, and any association with Mr. Beast. I do not condone or support any of the inappropriate actions. I will allow the independent investigators the necessary time to conduct the comprehensive investigation and will take any further actions based on their findings. Now, that's great. That's great. But that's not what we really want to see, because that's not what's really happening here. The fact of the matter is Mr. Beast knew. Jimmy knew what was happening. He was inside the Discord groups where all the shit was being talked about. Where he's even mentioned how he's seen Chris's dick, and he was mentioning Chris's dick size. Like, this is not a joke. This is serious. These are serious allegations. These are chomo allegations, grooming allegations, sexual assault allegations,
single thing categorically and calling for a third-party investigation to figure out the extent of what exactly has been going on. But by God, many a thing has come out on Twitter. There's been new people. There's a guy named Nathan now. There's all sorts of stuff. There's 500,000 Discord messages about to be leaked. My God,
right.
I tell you what, I don't like being here anymore. I don't like this world. I don't want to be here anymore.
And it's not that. We just live in a time where this shit is being pushed, and it's being heavily pushed. It's being normalized. What I called a few years ago, they're pushing for all the extra, all these extra, the genders and roles that we already know. Anyway, they're trying to change the norm, and in doing so, they allow and open the door for anyone who seems to fit inside of an outside skewed box. And the reason why I said that was because a few years ago I saw an article was called Pedosexuals, or a group of older men who have a community of people who like younger children. And in this group and community, they have been accepted. And it's weird, and I don't understand how it's able to exist. So where you have people who groom, because that's what groomers do. They target younger children, younger groups, and they try to find ways to build their confidence and around them to where they can let their guard, the child who's already guard's not already up, but they have a further defensive drop, and it just becomes to where they can take advantage of them and manipulate them in multiple ways. And it's horrendous. It's fucking horrendous.
Chris Tyson has cast a fairly dark shadow over the MrBeast brand and has created a lot of uncertainty in the YouTube space. I'm a personal fan of MrBeast. I like MrBeast. I think that he's probably a good guy. I've never met him or talked to him really. The lion's share of good things that have been done.
And that's funny because MrBeast rarely works with outsiders. I mean, like, you'll see the videos where he'll be like, strangers do, I get things to strangers, but if you reach out to him, he rarely reaches back. Like, it's a guy who was doing push-ups or holding a plank for 30, I think when I last time I saw him, it was 30 some days, and the last time I heard, it was way longer than that. He was holding planks every day just to Mr. to pay him attention, because he know that if he get a Mr. attention, then he can go anywhere, because you see these views, bro. 36 million, 26 million, 22 million, 33 million. These are within 7 months. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a consistency with viewage here. So it's like, it's just people. I've reached out to MrBeast before the Chris Tyson thing. I've tried to get a hold of him. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to put some shit together. You know what I mean? So like a lot of things I see, and I'm like, it looks kind of weird. Like, we're part of a village in Africa. We adopted an orphanage, or this other bring water to Africa. There's so many things that you be like, oh, this is probably a good message, but then there's always some underlying tone to it. And then when you start seeing the type of people they really are beneath the surface, it makes you reevaluate everything that they do.
By YouTubers belongs to him. He's got like this whole funnel. Everybody has a funnel on how to make money on YouTube and stuff. Like, I got everything. I got candy and all this stuff and merch and stuff. He's got a funnel to a philanthropy channel. Like, his whole thing funnels down into a philanthropy channel. So I'm interested in talking about all this stuff and see exactly what your guys' thoughts are in these muddy waters. I tell you what, by John, I tell you what. Anyways, Ava is being canceled for a few reasons. And what else go Fudos? So this all started with Ava being canceled for two primary reasons. Mainly her support and endorsement of one of the internet's most disgusting artists, Shadman, who draws children. A lot of people have disabled their accounts actually on Twitter. This was a mass casualty incident, in all honesty, with the whole Shadman thing. I had no idea how many YouTubers were just kind of chill with this guy. I'm gonna be honest, I plead ignorance. So Ava greatly liked this fellow. Ava also spent a bunch of time.
Here's how I repurpose.
When he say Ava, know he's talking about Chris Tyson, the man who left his family behind and tried to be a girl.
And there were a bunch of edgy jokes and things that left a sour taste in many people's mouths. Grooming allegations, all this stuff. The main minor in question, Lava, who we had a statement from in the first video, has stated multiple times that he was not groomed by Ava and Ava didn't do anything wrong, but now is retracting a bit of that and saying this and talking about how Ava is, it's all incredibly inappropriate, which I think that's the best way to boil it all down for sure. It's up to Lava, the adult man, to determine the reality of the situation. But looking back, I don't think anyone thinks it's okay for an adult bro to be talking about disgusting shit in depth and weird shit with children. That's weird, bro. Come on, don't do that. It especially is bad and not good when things come out like you talking about sending to the minor in question, even if they're ramen noodles, whatever, dude. It's a bizarre implication and it's inappropriate behavior between an adult and child. Anyways, the controversy continues. Yesterday, some stuff came out and it was Lava asking Ava about her addiction. She mentioned her folder in several tweets, and Lava mentioned that these were just bad jokes in DMs. Finster, to make the context of that situation a little bit worse, put out a video addressing his friendship with Ava and mentions that when he saw this tweet from Lava about Ava's addiction when he was 14, Finster had a revelation because Ava had also spoken to him about him in the past. Finster, that is.
Ava has spoken to me about him.
And this
is fine in the context of two adults having a conversation.
This is another boy trying to be a girl.
Especially when one of them does work like me. And it wasn't like it was sprung on me either. There was an ask of like, can we talk about this? And I said yes. But under no circumstances should a child have ever heard that.
Finster points out that this is obviously fine between two adults. So you're allowed to be a sexual degenerate when you're over the age of 18. You know, that's the line in the sand right there. But when you got a 21-year-old and a 14-year-old, it's very strange. So yeah, think
it's wild, but that's logical.
What you will about Lava and Ava's relationship, all this different stuff. Think what you will about that. You've got all of Lava's statements. They're all out there. You guys can kind of determine it yourself. At the end of the day, Ava is very clearly a bad person and a freak sexual degenerate. Since then, a second, third, fourth, whatever another person has shared a video of their Snapchat conversations with Ava. We saw a lot of the same patterns in the conversations that we saw with Lava, where Ava was an adult at the time, calling this new individual who was 14 dad and sending kissy face emojis, shit like that. There's a potential that this video could be manipulated. I don't exactly know, but you know, it seems
this shit is fucking weird, bro.
Like similar conversations to the ones that we have 100% shown that are true. With this, we have a trend of Ava, an adult person who is calling children dad or daddy, is friends with Shadman. Like, it's so beyond, so far outside the realm of what is considered okay and joking and weird. Hey bro, hey dude, that's chill. Hey, what's up? What's up, my homies and stuff? Hey daddy. You know, I do that as a joke sometimes, but usually I say zaddy, and it's like to other adult men who are young, who are older than me. I don't call children
You about to say younger.
zaddy or dad or daddy, because that's weird as fuck. Then we have the third person, a person named Nate, claiming to be groomed by Ava. Nate's video states that he was 15 when he was also groomed by Ava.
Chris Tyson from Mr. Beast used me, manipulated me, and did very inappropriate things with me while I was about 15 years old.
And he says that despite Lava saying that he wasn't a victim, he definitely was, and likely was paid off.
I was actually friends with Lava GS at the time, who is the main victim of Chris that everyone has been talking about these last few days, who claims he isn't a victim, but we all know he is, and we all know he probably got paid off.
Lava says that that's not true. So like all the victims of Ava are fighting. There's a lot of fighting, and people are making it this big NDA thing. It's like a cabal, the Mr. Beast cabal, and it's a conspiracy, but it seems fairly cut and dry. Ava's a bad person and is a sexual degenerate and released some of that energy on children when they absolutely should not have done that. That is not good. Ava should not have done that. Nate also claims that Lava and himself did work that went unpaid, which is pretty.
And, you know, the fact that you have to just break it down and sum it up, it shows the world we're in.
Did we do a lot of unpaid work for him that he promised he would pay us for. He would also frequently bring up sexual topics that was definitely not appropriate to bring up around 15, 16-year-olds, especially with him being like, I don't know, 20, 21 years old.
Nate also claims that there were repeated sexual topics brought up around 15, 16-year-olds, and also claims, once again, that Ava had sent him /hentai.
He would even go as far as linking me several different corn and videos throughout the time of me talking with him.
And had an NSFW bot in their Discord server with all these children, which is mind-boggling, degenerate alert.
That's wild.
But he had an NSFW bot in his Discord server before he made it public. So when it was just a private server, his little circle of minors. And he would use this NSFW bot to spam different corn images, alongside all these 15-year-olds.
Nate also claims that before the Discord server was open to their YouTube community, he was tasked with scrubbing the server of N-words that had been sent by Ava and all the other stuff that would look bad, which is, you know, also great. I mean, that's just another tarot card of evil that we get.
So not only do you hate being a man, we're going to talk about that in a second, but you're a racist. And you know what they say about birds of a feather, man.
Ava's in the seventh circle of hell.
This server later went public and became his official Discord server, but before it did, he had me and Lava spend multiple days scrubbing this Discord server clean of all of the N-words he had sent in it, as well as his friends, as well as deleting the NSFW channels and making sure no one could see that he was spamming corn to minors.
Nate also does provide some proof and images that Ava and him had known each other for a while, but, you know, he doesn't really provide much else to verify the claims that he's making. But at this point, it doesn't really matter. In all honesty, it's pretty clear that this person is a sexual degenerate, shouldn't be around children, and needs to get some serious help. We already showed Lava's response to Nate, because Nate kind of called out Lava, and Lava's like,
don't ask me what you think should happen to any motherfucker who try to target children. Every man in the fucking, every red-blooded American man know exactly what the fuck should happen.
like, he confirms that he knows Nate, and Nate was in fact involved in the degenerate YouTube server Discord thing between Ava and all these people, but he was removed because he's an unstable guy and he verbally lashes out at people. Lava also essentially denies every single claim that was made by Nate, saying that he was never paid off, etc. We already went over this. Lava also said there was no scrubbing of the Discord server nor unpaid work because they did the work without ever being told that they'd be paid. And that's pretty common. Discord is like, you know, people just kind of work in the community. It's a lot of volunteer stuff. Lava then also points out that Nate has worked with Jake the Viking more than anyone else and provides a link to a video where Nate is tagged as the editor for Jake, which feels a little bit like an attempt to just discredit Nate. And I don't really know why everyone who is a victim of Ava is like fighting over this. Ava's the bad person. Like, it's fairly clear. The degenerate is there. We have acknowledged the degenerate. Now let's move on and do something else with our time. After Lava's response to Nate's first claims, Nate made a response with a video providing what he claims are logs from the Discord before their purge, and tomorrow I believe he's releasing 500,000 Discord messages and all this stuff. So you guys, if you guys want to go check those out when they come out, they'll probably be out by the time this video goes up, then you are more than welcome to do that. If these are real, they look real bad because it's Chris mentioning the NSFW channel, and there are messages in the server talking about purging the server.
Here you can see Chris talking about locking down the NSFW channel to True Gods and Anointed only. By the way, this is in 2019. I was a True God and I was a minor. Not only that, but you can see me right below it, Nathan.rtx, saying this is a bad idea. So even I knew as a kid that this was a really bad idea.
So if these are real, then the association with Jake the Viking has no validity in discrediting any of this stuff. So I don't know. I just don't get it though. It's like, Ava's the bad person here. Let's focus our energy on this and not discredit each other and be like, well, I'm not a victim. You are.
But I'm gonna tell you what got me. I'm gonna watch that. I'm probably gonna watch that some more. But what really got me is Mr. Beast Jimmy was inside those servers. Like, Jimmy was in the servers. You get what I'm saying? Like, is this the video I was watching?
New MrBeast allegations have just dropped and it's not looking good for Jimmy. So last time we talked about Dogpack404's viral video where a former MrBeast employee exposes Jimmy for allegedly conducting illegal lotteries towards children, promoting gambling, faking his videos, forging signatures, manipulating who wins the prizes and monies in his game shows, and mostly giving it to his friends and employees rather than random viewers, and much more. Now, I mentioned in my last last video that Mr. Beast was actually caught in the same Discord server where Chris Tyson was openly sharing prawn to minors. And now we have, allegedly, confirmation that it was indeed the real Jimmy, and it is seemingly provable by searching the archives and seeing that his account is linked to the Mr. Beast gaming channel, which is not possible unless you own the channel and can log in. Meaning essentially, Mr. Beast lied in his response saying that he just became aware of Chris's actions in the past few days, when in reality, he knew all along. As we know, he had the lollipop art hanging from his living room wall, and he was in the same server as Chris sending messages, and he was best friends with Chris for over a decade and defended him until the recent drama. Now, it actually gets worse for Mr. Beast and Chris because 500,000 messages have been released to the public from that Discord server. Keep in mind, this is after Chris and his squad wiped out every message that they thought was incriminating, but there's still so many left. Moreover, Lava, one of the victims who was groomed by Chris, now recognizes that it was inappropriate and wrong what was happening in the server. So let's go over these messages and explore this insane rabbit hole. Here we have a tweet by Drama Alert, a thread of all the weird things Chris Tyson allegedly said in the Discord with minors. She's only 14. Damn.
That's fucking disgusting. That's fucking disgusting. Like, and their target audience is kids. Their target audience is kids. It's like the whole. It's like the whole thing is just to fund them. It's just to fund them and kids.
2018, somebody posts an attachment. Chris replies saying she's only 14. Damn. And this is allegedly BB, which I'm not gonna say her name, otherwise my last video got age restricted and demonetized, completely suppressed when I said her name. So what did you think she was? 16 and legal in some states. Oof, of course. If she's 14, I'm 14. Chris allegedly sharing links to the famed lollipop artist Shadman, and Chris has linked the website. Chris the meme god, also referred to as Lollipop God, is back. Designated Lollipop, yes it's me, yeah you're back, ooh woo. What am I, a parent? Chris Tyson's alleged response to a request to delete an NSFW channel because there were minors in the Discord. I don't have any issue with the channel, what I have an issue with are minors that have access to said channel. Chris says, is there even a way to do that? Not really, no. So what do we do, lol, remove it? No, people like it. Even if there was a way anyone can lie about their age. Yeah, true, and I mean, to be fair, the internet is full of prawn. Discord says if you can't regulate it, don't have one. It's the responsibility of the server owner to prevent minors from viewing prawn materials. Chris responds saying, what am I, a parent?
The irony of it is, he is a parent now. And he left his wife and child, his son, behind to be a girl. And then they're teaching his son to do the exact same thing.
Lol, I say we get rid of this because the fan base of Mr. Beast and Chris are mostly under 18. And Chris obviously completely ignored this and continued going with his absolute degenerate tendencies with minors. Chris says there's nothing more free than peeing in the shower facts, waterproof phone gang, and added an attachment of presumably his image. We only worship Jeebus around here, challenge accepted, the god. Oh yeah, daddy Chris, that's a lot of moisturizer. Why are you in the shower? I don't know if this was a picture of Chris or something with...
I guarantee it was. This is some of the most disgusting shit I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Minimal clothing, but this is bad. This is bad. Allegedly Chris Tyson role-playing. No, it is not. Buzzles your necky wecky. Fight me. Love you guys. Nuzzles pee-pee. Nah. Unzips pee-pee. Okay, Chris, you need to be locked up ASAP. Now, it gets really bad when you realize that Mr. Beast was also in the server sending messages. Mr. Beast and Chris Tyson Discord leaks. Mr. Beast allegedly complimenting Chris Tyson's pee-pee size in Chris's Discord server with minors. No, he's not. His pee-pee isn't big enough. I know. Mr. Beast, this is the actual Mr. Beast. No, I know his pee-pee size and it's huge. Beast, are you gay? The moment you... Okay. I'll deep throat Chris pee-pee. Haha, Mr. Beast joins in to comment on my pee-pee size. I love it. And that's Chris. Vindication, Jake Franklin, Jake the Viking also tweeted out saying Jimmy knew. And then he says, I called it.
That's fucking disgusting, bro. They're grooming fucking kids. And then now it makes you look at everybody that's in their circle in a whole new way. Anybody who is close to them, that you see them consistently. If you see them consistently, like, man.
Because these texts have been revealed, and it has been confirmed that it is actually Mr. Beast. It has been linked to his official account, as I mentioned. Oh lord, it's going to be a long night. Okay, so I gotta mention a couple additional things that are happening on the side. Chris Tyson is being accused of SA by someone. I was SA by Ava Chris Tyson. Moose Skina has come out with their story here. I'm not gonna go into it. You can go ahead and read it if you want. A lot of stuff going on here. I pretty much gotta censor all of this, or YouTube's gonna nuke me again, which I don't want. He's done. This is the nail in the coffin accusation. Is anyone else not surprised? Now, it turns out, because the situation got so huge, Chris Tyson's own sister has come out saying that Chris is faking being trans as a fetish. I'm his sibling. He, and yes, I use the correct pronoun, told me that he got fully aroused when he secretly stole my female clothes and put them on. He's deluded and disturbed, and it's 100% a fetish. He's narcissistic, and professionals have told him he needs a full psych eval. This would...
Now, I'm not gonna keep this video going. I'm gonna end this shit early because I'm getting too fucking upset watching this fucking video, because this is everything that I fucking said. Everything that I called out was happening, and my shit was targeted, and my channel was flagged. And I went through the fucking shadow ban over here on YouTube. You disgusting pieces of shit, bro. I'm done. I can't finish this video. We're gonna switch this shit over to something else, man. I got 10 minutes left. What are we talking about? That shit is wild, man. All right, let's look at Rashad Murphy.
Tanika, I actually just got off the phone with someone who called us about...
I had to sit back and ask.
Watch this last video.
Tanika, I actually just got off the phone with someone who called us about...
Four suspect in Fulio's murder, Rashad Murphy, a.k.a. Ghost 187, has been arrested after standing up for police at an apartment complex.
Saying they heard police saying Rashad Murphy's name. Now, he is one of the suspects that police told us earlier they are looking for in connection with Julio Foolio's murder. And actually, while I've been here, I've heard police over the megaphone saying, come out with your hands up. Police is here. We don't want to harm you right now. This is everything that I'm hearing. I tried to videotape it, but it's a little hard to hear. But in this time that I've been here, we've actually seen a lot of JSO officers pull into this apartment complex.
Yeah. That's him. They got him.
He got a gun to his head.
He came out just couldn't take it no more.
He got a gun to his head. In his mind, if he put the gun to his head, they think that he gonna commit suicide, so they back up and let him come out on his own.
You got the best one too.
He was born at the one right here who they're locking up now was born in '84. It's a 40-year-old man. It's a 40-year-old man. What the fuck you out there doing, bro? This motherfucker born in '97. Come on, bro. Y'all not fucking kids. Y'all not fucking kids.
Yeah, this on.
Yeah, so apparently it's the fourth suspect in the Julio case. But we ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. I need to get an hour of this. Yeah. You get a chance to go back and watch it. But this is like that Mr. B shit pissed me off too much. I couldn't even finish it. We'll try this shit again tomorrow.